Hello Little Scribers, my name is Sue Whiting and I'm the author of Missing and other middle grade novels and picture books. Now nearly all my books have their beginnings in my writer's journals. This is my current journal. And my favorite part of the day is sitting up, usually in bed in the early hours of the morning with my journal and here it is, my lead pencil, and scribbling away whatever comes into my head in my journal. Now it is usually, as you can see, quite messy. It's whatever comes into my mind, I write it down. Now in my journal writing is so important because it's where I come up with the best ideas. I just let the creativity spill out onto the page, and I often use what I write in the morning in my stories. What I often find is what I've written down in that spurt of creativity in the morning is really, it's gold. But when I go to put it into my document, into my manuscript, it often needs some improvement. It needs a little bit of massaging, it needs some elevating, and that's what we're going to look at today. I'm going to give you an example. At this particular point of the story in Missing, my main character Mackenzie is in the jungles of Panama. She's alone, night is approaching, and there are people around that she's hiding from, and her friend Carlo is gone, so she's really quite scared. And she can hear an engine coming, and she doesn't know what to do. And this is what I wrote in my scribbly journal writing about when I was in my morning writing, and this is how it went. I don't know what to do, what to think. I look around frantically and quickly dive behind the nearest tree and land face first in the wet leaves and sticks and mush. I try to keep my body as still as possible and hold my breath tight in my throat, hoping against hope that I can't be seen from the road. Now, that was not too bad, I thought, but when I went to put it in my actual manuscript, I knew this particular scene, it's very tense. There's a lot of tension in this scene, and I knew I wanted my readers to be on the edge of their seat. And the technique I was using short, sharp sentences, because short, sharp sentences are often the best way to create the kind of tension I was trying to create in this story. So this is what ended up in the book. With no time to think, I dive behind the tree, land in a wet moosh of leaves and sticks, tense my body, hold my breath, hope I can't be seen from the road. Now to me, that's a lot tighter, and it creates this tension that I was hoping to create. It keeps the story moving along and the readers on the edge of their seats. Now I want you to have a go at this now. So I'm going to read you another part from my journal that I wrote, my messy first draft in the morning, and this is just a little bit further on. The truck has gone past and it disappeared, and this is what happens next. This is what I wrote in my messy bit. When the sound of the truck is nothing more than a low, distant rumble, I push myself up and quickly brush off my clothes. I'm wet through, and my skin crawls with the thoughts of the leeches and ticks and bugs that might be feasting themselves on me right this minute. Now, that's what I wrote in my notebook. When I went to write it in Missing, I elevated it by picking out the bare bones, the best parts, and creating these short, sharp sentences to create tension. And that's what I want you to have a go at now. See if you can create improve my writing, please. Make it shorter, sharper, and create that tension. And then if you're interested, you can go to page 224 and see for yourself. See what I came up with, what ended up in the book. So all the best with that. I hope you have some fun with that, and I will see you at the author masterclass later on in the year. Bye.